As an experiment, we are going to be trying to make diarsenic pentasulfide. This should be very, very easy to prepare because it should result when we dissolve sodium thioarsenate in water and then add acid to it. Here we have sodium thioarsenate. Focused there, camera. There we go. You can see it. I made this in a previous video from arsenic trisulfide. Very nice. So the first step here will be to dissolve this stuff in water. Out of there and into there. Really hope this stuff hasn't broken down since I made it. It's turned a couple, it was yellow, then it went colorless, then it went yellow again. I'm not really sure what it's doing. I don't know if it knows either. Alright. I don't know that we need to worry about specified amounts of water. We just need this shit to dissolve. Because we should be able to acidify this, and according to the Handbook of Preparative and Organic Chemistry, copious amounts of diarsenic pentasulfide will precipitate out, much like it does with antimony pentasulfide, which is, I haven't looked at this yet, but it is almost certainly really diantimony pentasulfide. I don't know why the prefixes get dropped off of cations. It's very, very annoying. Okay, so I have made up some dilute hydrochloric acid. I don't have anything to go by other than the textbook saying that acid will cause out the pentasulfide to precipitate. For antimony, we use sulfuric acid, but everything I've seen for arsenic mentions hydrochloric acid. I don't know. We're going to add a little bit, and we're going to see what it does. Oh, yeah, okay, there it is. Woot! Arsenic pentasulfide, peeps. No, it wasn't kidding, boy. Copious amounts. Nice. Is more better? Let's be careful just in case less is more. Oh, that's pretty. And it's exactly, it said it was a somewhat brighter yellow than arsenic trisulfide. Yeah, perfect. Awesome, it worked. Yay! It looks like incredibly toxic orange juice. Put some ice cubes in it, and here you go, man. Freshly squeezed. I know, right? I'm evil. Anyway, I'm just going to let this stir here for a little bit just to make sure everything is groovy, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to filter this stuff, and I think that's kind of it. This one's an easy one, kids. Okay, everybody, so for this one, we are going to be preparing sodium monothioarsenate from sodium hydroxide, arsenic trioxide, we have here, very nice, and elemental sulfur, very nice. The sodium hydroxide is already dissolved in the water here. This comes from the Handbook of Preparative and Organic Chemistry. We are doing the reaction at half scale. I'm sure the relevant page is on the screen. So, the first thing to do was dissolve 12 grams of sodium hydroxide in 50 mils of water. Done that. Now, we need to add 10 grams of arsenic trioxide. As I discovered when I was weighing it out, this is very finely powdered arsenic trioxide. Like, seriously. Oh, okay. Well, that was different. I've never seen it do that, anything do that before. Alright, I'm going to turn on the heat because it does, we're going to have to heat it up anyway. I'm going to pull it forward here so you guys can see it a little better. That might be helpful. I don't know if it actually, the camera got it or not, but as I poured it in there, it was like toothpaste. It just piled up at the bottom. That was very cool. Now this should be making sodium arsenite. I think orthoarsenate. Yes, there are different flavors of arsenite. And we've got a lot of stuff floating on the surface that doesn't want to go down in there. That is weird. It is like little clumps of stuff. Look, you. Okay, maybe I should have gone with a bigger beaker. Well, I guess there's still time to rectify that. Right. Difficult. Oh, shit. Hopefully a little bit of extra water won't hurt anything since we've got to boil it anyways. Hopefully we didn't get it all over the place. That seems to have done the trick. Alright. So, we should have a solution of sodium orthoarsenate now. What I'm going to do now is add in the sulfur, and it needs to boil with this for half an hour. So we're going to crank the heat up. Should not take this long to start boiling given the low volume. Pour that in there. We're going to crank it up so that, okay. Right, so that it throws the stir bar off and sends little droplets of this shit flying all over the place. Fun. That's just great. I love getting toxic arsenic compounds that absorb through the skin on my hand. I didn't. But it's always a problem with this stuff. This is why I do OCD levels of hand rinsing and hand washing when I work with this kind of stuff. Best to treat it all like thallium, really. Then you won't have any nasty surprises. That doesn't mean you need to wear a spacesuit, though. Just be careful. I don't know. That's just me. That's all it seems to have ever really been necessary. Okay. Sulfur, it would be very helpful if you actually, like, got down in there and mixed in. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, stir bar. Okay, now you did get that shit on my hand. Really? You know what, stir bar? Let me tell you a story about a camera that pissed me off and what happened to it. You think I won't burn your ass too? You are sadly mistaken. I will come up with some creative way to fucking torture a bitch ass, and I'll make a video about it. Now, I think we'll be stirring the solution, won't we? Well, whatever, fuck you. Anyway, we're gonna let this fucker boil for 30 minutes, and then we will come back and take a look at what we've got. Okay, chem peeps, boiling has begun. We just have to wait for 30 minutes now, and we will come back and filter this and then evaporate it down and have our product. The protocol doesn't say anything about maintaining the volume, but I mean, obviously you should, and maybe not boil it quite so vigorously. Yeah, cool. You just have to let it go now. So I'll come back when we're done. Okay, so our solution has just finished boiling. We are going to filter it while it is still hot and burn my hands while doing so. Jesus Christ, this fucking thing is hot. God damn. Is all of that hotness really necessary? Okay. Alright. Let's just give it a little bitty rinse here. Just a little rinse. Okay, now we have to take our solution that we've got down here And we need to evaporate it down on an evaporating dish over boiling water, as we have done many times on this channel before. So, see, drop it. It is very nice, very pretty, very out of focus. There. All right. Kind of yellowish ever so slightly. Yellow chem good, as we always say on this channel. And, yeah. Let me go get this set up to evaporate down, and I will come back when I've got something to show you guys. Well, there was a very unfortunate spill which caused me to lose most of my product right as it was about to crystallize. You can see it. It's a nice big smear on the fucking bench top. I'm a little pissed off right now. But, I mean, I used far too much arsenic trioxide to just give up on this. I mean, I didn't have a use for this compound. It doesn't really have a use for anything. And this little blob of what looks like solid snot is actually it. This is the pure compound. This is the pure crystalline stuff. It succeeded. Everything was great. Right up until I was about to filter it, right, you know, to just get some jizz that had fallen in from out of the fucking tree into it, and of course it dunk tips the fuck over. Oh. Anyway, I'm a little annoyed. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Let's see, we have nice crystals, though, and that absolutely qualifies. So far as making a video goes, you've seen what it looks like. Just evaporate it down until about half the water is gone. Then filter it through some glass bowl and don't spill it. And it will crystallize out in pretty white crystals like that. There we go. So that is sodium monothioorthoarsenate, or arsenate. And now I have to figure out how to get it off the fucking bench. Okay, everybody, so there's our two products. The arsenic pentasulfide has been drying in the desiccator for a little while. And this, well, I guess I'll put it in a teeny tiny little vial. Yay. God, I'm so annoyed, man. Ugh. That just makes my blood boil every fucking time I look at it. And I could have had so many more pretty death crystals than that. Fucking sucks. God damn it. Oh well. Maybe I'll repeat this prep one day. I mean, it was very easy. But, like I said, I can't think of a use for this stuff. Or I really would have just started over. We got some of it. There it is. We know how to do it now. I'm just going to have to learn to be okay with it, I guess. Oh, wrong way. Hello, camera. Quit having brain cancer to go with your AIDS. Alright, so, anyway, if you liked that video, give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, well, whatever. Subscribe, comment, share the video, donate a few bucks if you can. And until the next one, y'all, I will see you later.